Hey everybody, Diana here, and I just wanted to go through my March wrap-up. Go through all the books that I read. Please bear with me. I actually had quite a few books. Somehow I managed to read a whole lot, so I have a lot of books to go through, and I will try to keep things short. Start off with Crown of Feathers by Nikki Papruto. Amazing book. Love this book. I have a review written up on my blog on this one, and I believe I also did a video of this one. So I will get those links in the description below so you can look up full reviews, but definitely a book that I highly recommend reading. Next I did Airships, Crips, and Chocolate Chips by Erin Johnson. It's part of the Spells and Caramel series. It's book number 6, I believe. Really cute book. I highly recommend the whole series. Erin Johnson just is a delight. Her books are fun and they're charming and they're a little mysterious and corny and just an easy read but entertaining and just kind of a nice little breather in between some heavy books. So I really enjoyed having that series. Next, Wicked Saints by Emily Duncan. I cannot say enough good things about that one, and again I do believe that I have this one on a written blog. Great book, highly recommend it. I was given the e-arc of this book, so I actually read it in March before it was released, and such like it just I'll end it there. Just go read it. It's kind of a dark book, but definitely worth reading. After that, I read When Summer Ends by Jessica Pennington. Just a cute little love story. Just your boy meets girl. Girl doesn't like boy at first. Boy isn't sure about girl. And then they start growing on each other a little bit as they go through the summer. And you know, it's a summer of chances. They've decided, both of them have decided that they're no longer going to like live the perfect little life doing all the things they're supposed to. They're going to start just taking chances, and there's coin flipping and boat rides and all sorts of just fun stuff. So check that one out. It's really cute. This was the book of the month for my Facebook club, Enchante by Gita Trelease. This is the second time I've read it, and it did not disappoint. I loved it just as much the second time as the first one. Great magical book, historical fiction, the French Revolution. So, really awesome book. Make sure to check it out. After that, I read Opal by Jennifer L. Armentrout. And the sequel to that I also read after was Origin. These were a reread. I ended up also reading Opposition at the end of the month. I finished up more books than I thought I would, so I went ahead and just did Opposition. I had planned to read it in April, but I went ahead and read it in March. Just a fun series on the Lux. This girl who finds out her neighbor's actually an alien, and this the whole series of their journey, and it's just a great read. I was really happy that I read it again. I had forgotten just how much I love the series, so it was great to reread that. And then I did the Sword of Shannara. I went ahead and decided to conquer this series, kind of a buddy read with some of my book club members. It was a long read, so I actually did this one on audio. So great long read. I do just say sometimes the author gets a little too descriptive. I'm all for description, and I want to be able to envision what the author envisions, but sometimes you can get a little too far gone in details, and unfortunately they did. But overall, I really did enjoy the story, and the characters had a lot of depth to them, and I really enjoyed that aspect of it. So definitely it is worth looking into. And then I read the Chronicle of Lost Empire. Secrets of Nalanda. And I really tried to give this book numerous chances. I believe the author is not native English speaker, and that shows a lot in the book. It's hard to follow sometimes. Some of the things are said in a way that makes me think they weren't, the translation was almost messed up, or they weren't sure how to translate it. It just didn't come out the way it should have come out. So if I understood their language and I read it in their language, I bet I would have a different opinion of the book. The summary of the book, the idea of the book seemed really cool, but it wasn't that great. And again, I'm going to leave a link to just my blog, and on my blog you can scroll through all the posts there, and you'll find all of these books, almost all of them, not all of them, but most of them have a review on them, so you can find out my full thoughts on there. The next one that I read after that was Caraval. Stephanie Garber's book, Finale, comes out May 7th, so I thought it was time to reread this series and get ready for Finale to come out, especially since I had been given the arc of Finale, and I didn't want to wait longer than I had to read it, but I didn't want to read it too early because I know it's best if those are done closer to publication date reviews and stuff. So I decided to reread Caraval and Legendary so that I didn't start Finale until April. So here is Caraval by Stephanie Garber. Do I need to say anything about this book? No. Go look it up on my blog if you want to. But Stephanie Garber is awesome. I have been able to meet her a few times, and I have always enjoyed meeting her whenever I get a chance to meet her. She is such a kind person, and then her books are just amazing. So obviously after Caraval, I went ahead and I also read Legendary. Again, just awesome. Love this series, all the magic. And again, this was when I met her for Legendary, for her Legendary signing. And I cannot wait for Finale to come out because she is going on tour and she's got a stop near me again. And so me and my besties have already started planning our trip to go to that signing stop and see her and get Finale signed, so it should be a whole lot of fun. And the last book that I read is The Tea Dragon Society by Katie O'Neill. This was included in the Owl Crate the other month, and I wanted to take a look at it. I have actually never really been a graphic novel person. Nothing against them, it's just not what I am. But I did find this super cute. Really just a cute, simple story, and I believe that my daughter is going to get a lot of enjoyment out of this, so I think I will read this with my daughter. That is my March wrap-up. There were 13 books in this wrap-up. I can't even get over how I got that many books. It's a record for me. I have not read that many books in 1 month in a long time, so I am happy to be on my way back into reading a lot. So thank you for checking out my list of all the books I read this month. So if you guys liked it, please give it a big thumbs up. And if you would like to see more videos that I have done, make sure to hit that subscribe button. And if you want to make sure you get alerted, you have that little bell icon that you can click, and then you'll get alerts whenever I post a new video. So I will talk to you guys later. Have a good day. Bye.